I think this year, for the first time, Santa may come to Hong Kong for the first time in 3 years. We are quite excited. The restaurants look very busy ahead of the season. We can see several bookings for larger events, which is exciting. And most importantly, I think we've been preparing for the last 6 months, making sure that people are having a good time this season, because last year we couldn't celebrate. So we are excited to see, we are expecting around 120,000 guests this Christmas.
And are you able to find the staff?
Not necessarily. We are all, obviously, staffing, I think, is a global issue under the pandemic, especially in Hong Kong for different reasons. The ergonomics of the city has made the city, suddenly you have 12,500 restaurants being busy simultaneously, and with this peak on staff demand, you do not necessarily have the amount of staff that we all need.
Manuel, I got to ask you, picking up on Sri's question about how the holiday season, how Christmas is going to be for your business. I mean, obviously things were pretty darn bad exactly a year ago. No in-restaurant dining after 6 p.m. Now, though, 1 year later, it's kind of ironic that simply because of some of the restrictions that are still in place in Hong Kong, among the most strict in the world, in fact, up to 21 days of quarantine on return to the city, that is likely to dissuade a lot of people who live in Hong Kong from traveling and having to come back and to do that quarantine. In other words, they're more likely to stay in town for the Christmas period. So potentially that could be good for your business.
That is right. I think one thing that's important to understand is currently we have 6,000 to 7,000 rooms available. So we are not expecting many people leaving the city this season, and potentially making a longer Christmas than any other year. In the past, between the 15th and 18th of December, we can see the city emptying, and we are predicting this year to be full all the way until December 31st. Being able to have all these guests and having a prolonged season, I think will be very good for everyone's business here in Hong Kong.